What's up, Army? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. I hope you're doing well. Let's just get into it. I'm going to pull some cards and see what messages Spirit has for you at this time. What do you need to hear? What's going on? Again, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to use the Shaman Dream Oracle or Shaman's Dream Oracle because I haven't touched it in a while. I haven't touched cards in a while, actually. So I'm going to get into it. I've never seen this card. Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal. Number 25. Lost Compass, Getting Back to Integrity. It's interesting. Number 35. There's a jump. Somebody has jumped 10 years and not like somebody has aged 10 years. It is like somebody has aged 10 years, but it's like emotionally somebody has taken a leap. Interesting. Oh God, I'm tired. It's late. And I had to wait for my other reading to upload to do another one because I thought I had more room on my phone and I didn't. I had like 10 minutes. I can't do a 10-minute reading. I mean, I could, but Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. Isn't it a new moon? Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. These two cards match. Number 41 and 24. 41 and 24. 42. All right. I'm sorry. Let's see what that Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. It's good to be here. It is. I love doing readings. I'm seeing like I just heard banquet. Banquet is like a benefit, like a fundraiser event or something. Eye of the Needle, intentionality. This is like the focus that was mentioned in the last reading. Eye of the Needle, intentionality. That's kind of been the theme. Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. Number 12. Always focus on the future. Focus on the future they want. Good. We were talking about that in the last reading. Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. Yeah, this is the same energy from the last reading, but this is about healing the past. Focusing on the future, healing the past, being in the this is past, present, and future. Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. This is transmuting pain of the past. Intentionality. This is the present. And this is the future. Past, present, and future. This is like that. It's like this hurt. There's some kind of closure. It could be from the last reading. But so there's something's closing out. it's like, yeah, it feels like the same energy as the last reading, but on a like a bigger scale. Like there's something painful that brings a closure. And it could be I'm getting an energy of like finding something out, but also like having an expectation that doesn't pan out. Or doesn't pan out the way you expected it to. It's I don't know, this energy is making me feel like I want to start the reading over. So somebody wants to start over. I'm seeing somebody putting their hand out, like introducing themselves. Somebody wants to start something over. It's this energy of like being wrong about somebody or something. Again, this goes along with the last reading. Being wrong, not, but the last reading wasn't like you were wrong. It was like you were told wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that is the same energy, but it's like, can we start over? It's like, we got off on the wrong foot. Can we start over? There's this intention in the present to heal the past, whatever it is, whether it be with somebody else or just be your own past, healing your own past and making peace with yourself. In the present, there's this intention for peace. In order to protect the future. I'm being reminded of that reading. I can't change the past, but I can promise you the future will look nothing like it. If you haven't watched that one, go check it out. That was a sweet reading. I don't know if I cried or not. I might have. I just heard somebody's dragging their feet. It's the galactic mushroom again. Falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. Jeweled web connectivity. The farther gate, bold step forward. Again, this is still past, present, and future. Falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. It's like somebody keeps forgetting the mission, or kept forgetting the mission, or kept falling back to sleep, or kept allowing somebody to rock them back to sleep. It's having a bird's eye view, and then what's the word I'm looking for? Having a bird's eye view and then falling back asleep, kind of thing. You know, having that outside perspective and then being caught up in the pain, and then having an outside perspective and being caught up in the pain. It says back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But then you move into this intentionality, this connectivity. It's like, I'm done with that. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's Spirit is showing me like when you're physically tired, right? You want to go to sleep. You just want to go to sleep. This is the energy of being tired of being rocked to sleep, being tired of, you know, fighting to stay awake, finally coming into the sun, finally choosing to release the things that rock you to sleep, if that makes any sense. I keep hearing the word complacency. It's like choosing ignorance. Um, I saw a video a couple weeks ago. I actually shared it in my Instagram story, I think. Um, oh God, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. Where the word ignorance, people say ignorance is bliss, and they, you know, the word ignorant is often used to somebody that like doesn't know any better, I guess, when actually ignorance, like the root of the word ignorance is to ignore. It's like to ignore the facts. This is the energy, like ignoring the facts, ignoring the truth, ignoring what you don't want to see, ignoring. Somebody is tired of, it's like they it's the energy of once you see, you can't unsee. Whoever I'm speaking to, you saw and kept trying to unsee. Like it's exhausting to try and retract your awareness. It's exhausting to try and close your third eye and no longer see spirit. You know what I mean? Like me personally, sometimes I'll go through these phases where I'm like, I just want to, you know, not channel messages. I just want to act like I never connected to spirit. I just want to act like I've never come to my, like I've had moments in my life where I wanted to go back to ignorance. This is the example. Um this is what we're talking about here. It's the energy of dimming your light to fit in. It's the energy of trying to be normal when you're anything but. It's the energy of denying your gifts, whatever they may be, whether they may be in creativity or in spirituality. It's the energy of falling back, having these emotional relapses and falling back into the pain instead of allowing yourself to move forward. It's the energy of feeling more comfortable in the pain and the anger than in the idea of releasing it. It sounds crazy to say, right? Like, who would choose to stay in pain? People choose to stay in pain all the time because it's, if I stay here, you know, then I can keep an eye on it. If I stay here, then I can, you know, it's the energy of staying in the past out of fear of the future hurting even more. But this is showing a progression. Like I said in the beginning, there's a jump. Now there's a 55. We went from 25 to 35, I think, in the beginning, and now it's at 55. And 55 is the farther gate, a bold step forward, coming in underneath Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. It's okay, fine. Okay, fine. I keep trying to go back to sleep and it's not working. So let me just set my intentions. Instead of focusing on what I don't want, I'm going to focus on what I do want. Jeweled web connectivity, recognizing that we are all connected. Somebody is trying to communicate with somebody else through the concept of we are all connected, whether it be this feels like a spiritual communication, almost like a telepathic communication. Like, if that's true, then you can hear me say this. If that's true, then you can feel what I'm feeling. Somebody's in this middle space here. I said dragging their feet, right? Somebody is in this middle space here. Again, with this fresh start that I said, nice to meet you. In this middle space, dragging their feet because they're afraid that what they are feeling in the spiritual, what they are feeling connected to in the present moment, what they are experiencing through their third eye, through their spirituality, they're afraid that it's actually not in the future. They're afraid that they're imagining the whole thing, and they're going to take this bold leap forward. And I said that in the beginning too, expectations not panning out. In a sense, this person is falling back, or falling back in this emotional, it can't be true kind of thing. I must be crazy. Because there's in the present moment, there's this energy of blind faith, following a knowing, a spiritual knowing, and not knowing how it's going to pan out, not knowing what the result is going to be, wanting, with this intentionality, wanting, eye of the needle, eye of the tiger, wanting a specific outcome. But there are no guarantees. And the fact that there are no guarantees, this person is falling into fear. Or I just heard, oh no, we're doing this. Courage is facing the fear and doing it anyway, right? They're going to do it anyway. It's this energy of like, I'm just going to do it. Like, just, I'm just going to do it. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but this person, whoever I'm picking up on, is like, I'm just gonna, you know what? Let's just get this over with. Like, let's just get this over with. Let's just get this over with. That's the energy of like, it's like dragging your feet, but then like, how do I explain this? It's like, dreading something, like not knowing what's going to happen. I don't know. And postponing it and postponing it and postponing it and postponing it and postponing it, right? But you gotta like pick a day to get it done. Like, let's say you want to go take your road test, or you want to, like, there's something specific that you want to do, this specific bold step forward, like this specific leap. But it's also, the leap is within your control. Like, you don't have to do it, but then you turn around and you make that appointment to take your road test, and you may be terrified leading all the way up to the day, but you know what, this is the day, and this is when we're doing it, and this is when it's going to happen, and whatever happens. It's like throwing caution to the wind, and I got to do this. I can't spend my life not doing this, whatever this is. Wailing tree reconciliations. This is that middle ground again. What is this one? The wall, obstacles. The wailing tree is that middle ground reconciling with yourself, reconciling with your past, coming to this space where you stop and you think and you heal and you get excited for your future. Focusing on what you want instead of what you don't want. It's important. The fear might come up, but switch it. Focus on the outcome that you want, not what you don't want. Oh, we're upside down. Whoa. Lost in space, needing direction. Heart, home, compassion. Overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. This energy is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Oh my God, it's so good. Somebody, I'm hearing I'm lost without you. Somebody has so much emotion. Look at this card. Preparations come to fruition. That's what I said. It's like preparing something and dragging your feet and going to make that leap and then not making that leap and then going to make that leap and then not, and this is like finally saying this is it. This is it. This is the moment. This is the moment that we're doing this. Overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. This is all water. This is all emotion. Can you see that? It's water, it's emotion, lost in space, needing direction. It's like I'm hearing that song. I want you to want me. I need you to need me. If somebody wants whatever this is so bad, somebody is headed towards something or someone that feels like home. And they can't stay away anymore. It's like they don't know if what they're feeling is real. They don't know if what they're feeling is true, but they know that they can't deny what they're feeling. It's like, I gotta know. I gotta know. I can't. This person feels like they're just going in circles in their mind, talking themselves out of something, only to talk themselves back into it, only to talk themselves out of it, only to talk themselves back into it. And there's this yearning in their heart, this wailing for a reconciliation, like this yearning, this I keep hearing that we got off on the wrong foot. Like hang on a second. This person is like, just give me a minute. I'm hearing just a minute of your time. beautiful and it's sincere, and I love it. I love it. This person is so, they're so nervous. But their intentions are pure. It's like there's this energy of like uh it's like it's like this battle with time. Like, has enough time gone by that has enough time gone by that they won't punch me in the face when I see them, right? It's like this balance. I'm getting the example of like when my daughter was a baby, actually both my kids, you know, and I would hold her till she fell asleep, right? Or them, I should say, because I did it with both of them, but my daughter was way more sensitive than my son. I would hold her until she fell asleep, but there was this window. There was this window where I could put her down in her crib and she wouldn't wake up. It was like if I put her down too soon, she would wake up and I'd have to put her back to sleep all over again. But if I sat there for too long and she got too comfortable and I moved her, she would wake up and I would have to rock her back to sleep, or maybe she wouldn't go back to sleep at all. This person is like hoping that they're in the right window where enough time has gone by that like the dust has settled, the anger has settled, like maybe we could talk this out without killing each other, but not waiting so long that the anger comes back or they completely miss the opportunity. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's this window and this person is recognizing that it's now or never. And there's this love. It's just, it's like God, I am like, this energy hits me and it just makes me want to cry all the time. Like I'm such a fucking sap. It's ridiculous. um I just, this is the kind of love that people have given up on, and this is the kind of love that I hope I experience in this lifetime. And this person has this, God, this card is like screaming at me. Heart, home, compassion. They're hoping to knock on the door and receive compassion. It's like there's so much love that if they get met with anger, this love is fragile and vulnerable and pure intended, and it's like they're so afraid to be this vulnerable version of themselves and get shattered. It's one thing to because that vulnerability is that it's that soft shell crab. You know, this person is choosing to be vulnerable and praying that they don't get destroyed. They're like choosing to let their guard down. There's so much emotion. There's so much emotion, and there's this, I don't know, there's something out, like there's this with the preparations come to fruition, there's this, I don't know, it's like a long time coming, and they just can't hold it back anymore. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Will-o'-the-wisp. Covenant, sacred contract. First breath, beginner's mind. If this is you, it's gonna be okay. As long as your intentions are pure, it's gonna be okay. Treasures hidden in the shadows, sacred contract, and beginner's mind. It's a new beginning. It's a sacred contract. It's reciprocity. There's maturity, and the fear is coming from that old wounding. The fear is a lie. The fear is a lie, and what you feel, it's a knowing that you have. It's a third eye knowing. It's a spiritual knowing that you're following. It's a calling. You're being called to do it. There's a sacred contract here. That's what you're feeling. You're feeling this sacred contract. You're feeling this sacred calling, this covenant. This covenant that reminds me of the video that I did last week where it was the blood is thicker than water. I don't know if you saw it, but whatever. Blood is thicker than water. The actual saying is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. The blood of the covenant is chosen contract, this relationship that's chosen, this this covenant, this blood forged, this bond forged with blood through battle. It is a choice. It is I choose you. It is we choose each other. Treasures hidden in the shadows. The shadow. Fear lies in the shadow. And the treasure, the light, comes in facing the fear that's in the shadow. The light is the treasure hidden in the shadows. First breath, beginner's mind. I'm literally seeing a baby take its first breath. But this is like the energy of being reborn into this sacred covenant, releasing those inherited bonds, releasing the water of the womb, and embracing a chosen covenant. I love that this card came out. I love that Spirit is giving me this because it makes so much sense to me now. This home, it's the energy of, I'm seeing a compass, knowing exactly where you need to go and just praying that the doors open, but your heart is calling you into this sacred contract. This energy, I don't know if it's you or somebody coming towards you, but this energy feels like even if they were to knock on this door and it didn't open, or they were met with resistance, it's like, I'm not leaving. I'm not taking no for an answer, and I will sit here and do whatever it takes for you to forgive me, for you to open the door. I will sit outside and I'm like, I mean, within reason, right? Within reason. This is not to encourage anybody to be banging on doors. Like, you, this is the energy of somebody that knows where they belong. It's the energy of a soldier going home after war. It's the energy of I don't know, just returning to something that you've loved for a long time, person, place, or thing. This is the energy of it's not obsessive. It's not, maybe a little, but in a good way. Not in a I'll hurt you if you say no kind of way. Not we're not crossing the lines of instability. This is confident, this is stable, this is beautiful, and this is like somebody is coming with their heart on their sleeve. for this sacred contract, this bold step forward, protecting the future. It's like it gives real like partner for life energy. Like I said, somebody knows where they belong, and there's a lot of emotion involved, and it's now or never. It's now or never, and I keep hearing, I have to know. Well, there's only one way to find out. This is gorgeous, and I'm going to leave it right there. If you're still with me, you're a real one. You already know it. And I'll catch you on the next one. You're beautiful. I love you.